We don't like to talk about sin. We humans try to soften it. Oh, we forgot. Oh, we really didn't mean that. Or, I don't know what came over me. Sorry I was so rude, so thoughtless. Or we criticize or condemn others. What a wicked man. What a self-serving woman she is. Throw that thief in jail. Lock up that violent murderer and throw away the key. Many times we think evil is out there, over there, in other people. That's an evil situation. Those folks are evil. But the Bible teaches that sin is humanity's problem. Sin resides in the human heart, self-serving, me first. Sin is my problem and yours. It's the human condition. Now, the Garden of Eden story tells us that God created humankind in simplicity, in innocence, naked, trusting, obedient, unashamed. But there are boundaries. There was one tree in the Garden of Eden that we were not to eat. Well, there are boundaries, aren't there? Areas where if we go, we'll suffer. And notice that when the snake asked Eve what God said, she distorts it. God said not to touch. God didn't say. God didn't say that. Sin, disobedience in the very beginning. Both Eve and Adam ate the fruit of disobedience. That's the human story. That's my story. That's your story. Our story. We're humanity. A humanity that rebels, crosses over the boundaries. We lie, cheat, steal, injure, go to war, alienate, enslave, cut corners, offend. Oh, we passed the buck, just like Adam blamed Eve, and Eve blamed the snake. Now, when we sin, we become guilt-ridden. We see our nakedness. We feel guilty and afraid and lonely. We begin to fear the future, fear the consequences, even fear death. Often we want to hide. That's what Adam and Eve did. So you and I and all humankind want to go our way and trust ourselves, not trust God. The Adam and Eve story is not some mythological account of a naked couple in the beginning. It is a parable for you and me, a portrait of humanity rebelling against God. Notice that God does not kill Adam and Eve, but punishes them, moves them out of the garden of innocence. Well, we can be saved from separation. We'll come to understand why God sent a Savior to bring us back into fellowship, put us on the right track. Later we'll learn to sing Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but naked, but now I see. But this week we focus on sin. We are a rebel people. We wander about in fear and guilt and loneliness. As St. Paul said, we have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God.